Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. With me, your host Sean. Today we're doing a video I wasn't expecting to do. It's about SRAC, SPAC and momentus. And for those of you who weren't aware, this has come out. CEO of Momentus can't use its technology. But why? Well, it all comes down to Trump's law stating that foreign countries and nationals cannot use space technology of American companies. Now, this is leading space technology, which can be quite a big company, to tell the truth. But what they're stating is that this law is kind of black and white. Doesn't matter that this CEO has financially backed opposition parties after Vladimir Putin came to party, and that's a dangerous thing to do. It doesn't matter that he's against the establishment of Russia. Some people said, well, can't he become an American national? But if he wanted to do that, he would have done it by now. So I think it's out the door, because you had that where a Russian national left Russia and wanted to become a US citizen, and you had one where they wanted to become a UK citizen in the past. Now you have this is the reason why it's been going down recently, because of this article. Now, I'm heavily invested in SRAC or Momentus, so they're saying it could put the IPO at danger. There are risks, of course, but I think the rewards are worth it. It's my opinion. After all, you don't need the CEO to be able to use the technology. You can have the CEO to have a signatory effect to the company, where he just signs off the documents, and you have, look, let's be straight. There's a couple of companies that have recently brought into effect acting assistant CEOs. So it would be a bit more expensive for the company, so you could have an assistant CEO that does the traditional CEO work, and the CEO does the paperwork. Current CEO does the paperwork. That therefore allows a lot of, you're getting two CEOs, it allows a lot of the stuff to be split. It will be more costly, obviously, but it will make sure a lot of the paperwork is done effectively. Then you have the argument, well, why not just get rid of this Russian bloke and bring in a new CEO, which will get rid of any grey area. The board could do that, the shareholders could vote that, but the problem with that, of course, is after all his dedication, and he's the one who's got momentous to this point. The CEO has a big impact on the company. Now, this is going to be a very tricky one. I understand why Trump brought this into effect, but I'm hoping there would be, sorry about the background noise, we are outside. I'm hoping there would be some kind of dispensation, special dispensation they could get. Now, you may actually, if Biden gets in, you may actually get where he doesn't repeal the law because he'll have too many things to sort out, but bring in where you can apply or appeal the law, the legislation. Now, of course, that opens the door for a lot more appeals, so it could be tricky, and with a partisan House and Senate, you know, it could be that doesn't go through. You know, but you're doing it under the guise of you're strangling new business coming up through America because of the nationality of the CEO. It's a very tricky one, and I can see a lot of people, the high flyers, pulling out. Now, with regards to Workhorse and the other companies that have been going up, I have spoken about it. Guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you want to help support the channel, don't forget to smash that lovely like button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification if you want to be reminded of when a video gets uploaded. And why not smash the sexy subscribe button, a lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And because I upload multiple times a day. And while you're at it, why not comment in the comment box down below. I'm also putting a load of free links in the description box. Why not check them out? And if you're looking for a free trading platform on which to trade your stocks and shares, why not check out Free Trade Trading with 212 and Stake. You get a free share worth up to £200 or dollars for signing up and depositing a small amount. So, well, I did speak in the past how there's $35 trillion on the sidelines while they're waiting for things to even out. With Workhorse, you only need $100 million to move the market. So these people, they were buying at $14, which was price it was before, as I said a couple of weeks ago, price it was before the USPS contract was announced. And then you had people who they've seen it rise up $3 a share, and then they would short it and sell out of their position, or keep some of their position to cover their shorts and make money off their shorts. Then when it goes down, they sell out of their short position, and they do it all, rinse and repeat. Now, with the big boys like Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, I gave all my price targets and the reason why, and it will take tens of billions of dollars to move it, and you're getting companies going into them because of they're not going to flood $35 trillion straight back in. They're moving money into it slowly, you know, hoping there won't be a massive movement. They can see the partisan person Senate, assuming it's going to be status quo kept, so they're going into the stocks that seem undervalued. That's why Facebook went from under 3,000 to 32.50. Now another company, mindmed. I spoke about this in the past. I've done a whole video on it, so I'm not going to spend too long on it. Now DC has okayed, has got rid of the outlawing of psychedelic drugs. Really, from the way that DC operates, I thought they'd all been on it for years. And another state is looking into outlawing, getting rid of banning it as well. Now, of course, they're not just outlawing psychedelic, not just legalizing it, they're legalizing it for medical use. And this is a company that is well positioned in that avenue. I spoke about it before. They have a number of drugs that can treat conditions that are so far only managed rather than treated, and I think it might be worth looking into at the moment. It has 3 different tickers: MMED, MMDF. Well, you can look them up yourself, but I suggest you look into it because it's a highly risky stock, but it has a lot of opportunity. Anyway, that's all from me.